The Prime Minister is the new finance minister of the country, at least for the time being. The man who ushered in reforms in India back in the early 90s will once again take charge of the finance ministry as Pranab Mukherjee today quit ahead of presidential polls. While Pranab's exit from North Block is a big blow to the UPA, there are many who believe that this may be the best time for the government for a clean-up act in the finance side.
After submitting the resignation, Pranab himself admitted that some of his decisions might not have gone down well with India Inc. and foreign investors. So what are Pranab's big hits and misses? And more importantly, will his exit jumpstart the reform process? That's our top story tonight. Okay, for now, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh will take additional charge of the crucial finance ministry. Supriya Srinath joins us with more details. Supriya, how long will PM keep the portfolio, and who's going to be driving key decisions in the PMO from here on?
I think it's only fair that the Prime Minister keeps that portfolio. We could see it coming. He's very, very active on power, coal and infrastructure, at least in the last 1.5 to 2 months. He really operates through two key people, Pulak Chatterjee, his principal secretary, and his chief economic advisor, Dr. Rangarajan. So people like them will perhaps be very active. They are heads of a lot of coordination committee that he has put in place in the last 1.5 to 2 months. We'll perhaps see them very active. But while many of us believe he's the economist prime minister, he's got the economy on track in 1991 through economic liberalization, let us not forget that this is the prime minister who set up about 80 to 85 group of ministers and EGOMs and made Pranab Mukherjee head most of them. So the buck should finally stop with the Prime Minister, which now and hopefully it will. But this is Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, who did not take very crucial calls. So while many of us say that Pranab Mukherjee may have missed the bus as far as reforms were concerned, as far as crucial economic decision making was concerned, it was the Prime Minister's job. He's the head of the cabinet. He should have done it. He hasn't done it. The buck now lies with him. I mean, the onus now lies on him to kickstart the reform process. The big question, though, is can he deliver like he did in 1991? The situations are very different. It was a majority government in 1991. It is a very different situation now. They're very tough allies. There's a very huge opposition to face. The global economic scenario is weak. Given all of that, he's the best man to do the job. And Sonia Gandhi is in favor of keeping it with a politician, and that's perhaps why it hasn't gone to somebody like a Rangarajan or a Montek. But we're given to understand that Chidambaram, who's taken some kind of an informal handover from Pranab Mukherjee, will also be working in the shadows, so to say, as far as finance is concerned. But right now, yes, the portfolio will be with Manmohan Singh.